You're watching Coast Life, and we love celebrating some of the very unique people in our area who have really unique and incredible stories. That is why today on the Coast Life couch, we have Trudy Grayboyce. You have a really cool performance called Her Strength, Our Story. Welcome to Coast Life.
Thank you so much. Yes. This is a story that is a story that should be told. It is about my grandmother, who, when I decided I wanted to write a story about an immigrant, thought what better way to do it than to do my own grandmother. She was an opera singer, and she and her family had to overcome insurmountable obstacles, fleeing really from what is the Ukraine, it was Russia at the time, to Poland, to Germany, and finally to America. Wow. So the insurmountable obstacles is a representation of their resilience, their strength, love, and kindness, and that's why I feel it's relevant to most everybody.
Yeah, wow. I think in a lot of ways a show like that could bring a lot of people together, because I think generally speaking, so many of us are more similar than we are different. I think that immigrant story is something that a lot of people can relate to. My family is Italian and Polish, and we came over in like the early 1900s, right. So this area is populated with a lot of that. It's a familiar story. So.
And it works well on stage because during COVID, they had to put a stop to everything. And so the show that was booked 4 different places had to stop, and now it's being rebooked. Mostly it was in the Philadelphia area because I'm a transplant from Philadelphia, New York really, Philadelphia, and here I am for 1 year. And the connection is what I missed with the audience. And yes, the relation that everybody has, because most everybody in this country is from someplace else.
Yeah. What is it about performing live and a story like this, performing live, that you love so much?
Well, the connection. And then after the show, I have a question and answer period, and I love to hear what people have to say. I was at a senior citizen center, and there was a woman who came to me at the end of the show, and she said, well, you have inspired me to write again. So hearing things like that, or you brought back memories of my Irish heritage, my Italian heritage. There are 4 original songs in the show.
Wow.
3 of which I have written, and the 4th one was written by Grammy Award-winning singer-songwriter Julie Gold. Whoa. And the song wasn't written specifically for my show, but I heard the song and I got in touch with her and asked her if I could use it, and she said, absolutely. I said, well, what can I give? What are the royalty fees? And she said, nothing. I want you to just do it with love. Nice. So it's just a perfect song, and I do that usually after the question and answer period. Yeah. And so I feel that that sort of makes this a little bit unique. Also, the proceeds from this show are going to go to refugees. It's called Church World Service, and they help in every step of the way in the refugee process. So they provide emergency supplies, disaster relief efforts for refugee camps. They help people with paperwork applying for asylum, finding them housing in the new place, and once they get there, connecting them with the community with support and supplies, and to help them just get back on their feet again.
Wow. So we had a little sneak peek of your show earlier, and it just looks incredible. It really is you telling your family's story, like you said, with some music. So it's just really inspiring. How can people watch it, especially now knowing that it goes to such a great cause?
Oh, well, it's going to be August 20th, this August 20th at 3 on Sunday at Christian Church Conference Center, 15 North Pennsylvania Avenue. And again, the proceeds go, not all of them, but like a third of them go to the refugee program, which I'm excited about too.
Very cool.
Yes.
So that's coming up in August. Is there any other way people can support you, though, and your cause if maybe they can't go to the show?
They probably can contribute. There is cws.global.org is the name of the refugee the site that people can contribute to.
Very cool.
And then just book my show.
Exactly.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Yes. And we do love celebrating the arts. You do have another show coming up.
I do.
That you're going to be performing in.
Yes, 2 days ago. I was told that I got the role of Emma Goldman in Ragtime. So this will be at the Possum Point Players in Georgetown. And she was a real advocate, and all the things that we were fighting for today, she was fighting for 100 years ago, and it's very relevant. It's a beautiful, probably one of the most beautiful musicals ever written. Brian Stokes Mitchell was in it originally with Audra McDonald. And it's just a story of 3 different segments of the population and how they all end up getting together. And the music really fits the storyline too. So that will be in the middle of September, September 15th, and then the following weekend. And this is the celebration of Possum Point Players' 50th anniversary. So it's very exciting. It's a huge cast. Everybody's excited, and come to that too.
Well, thank you. Thank you for being here as well. And your story is very interesting. I think everyone's going to be excited to hear it and enjoy it.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Anytime. Please come back again. Well, we're looking forward to August. For right now, though, you have a lot more Coast Life to look forward to as well, so don't go anywhere.